Here with Bella Firestar and the angels, right? Here's Bella over here. Is Bella clearing the space with a level 2 frankincense? And the angels are watching over these readings. There's certain messages that I hope I can bring to you to give you guidance and healing. Oh, and I'm a Reiki master, fire master. Right, so you're unfulfilled right now. This is you right now. Feeling like, well, something needs to change around here. Emotionally unfulfilled. Got the Lucy Cavendish Tarot here for you, Gemini, doing a snapshot. Shout out to all new subscribers. Thanks for joining the channel. Thank you also for those of you who have donated and given gifts. Hit the super chat and the thanks buttons. I really appreciate that. And just liking is a good way to support the channel. And if you like to leave your name and your location, right, that's what I tune into as a reader. The Chariot is here, Gemini. You're about to get into the car and drive, or somebody's already on their way to you. The energy underneath here is you're pausing and waiting. I think this is you getting ready to make a move, or somebody waiting for you to do that. It's been a test of courage in the past because you couldn't see your way out of a certain situation, right? There is no way out. The longer you leave it, the worse it's going to feel for you. The higher the trees get. Something is to do with timing, right? You need to think about that. So what's happening now is you're following your intuition, excuse me. You're in you know, because you can't see anything, you've got to use your senses, your psychic senses. And you've got purposeful action of moving forward. Recovery and retreat is there, the Four of Swords. So this has been in separation, it's out of action. The Five of Pentacles, not enough money, like too much month at the end of the money, right? And you've got to get out of this contract. There's a karmic contract here that you can't see your way out of. But you will do it. So the decision, the intention is all powerful. And just know that the universe is backing you. It's like the angels want you to be in your divine life purpose. You have to have the right people around you to support you. You need to be rested. You need people that make you feel uplifted, not drained and dumped on. I don't know why the Three of Pentacles, oh, because you tried to build something in the past and it didn't work out. This could be you or your person. And the outcome is the Six of Cups. Right, still reminiscing, looking at the past. Things are changing. Let's ask the abundance angels what's happening with the Five of Pentacles. Right, this is what's coming in, but this is how you are now. Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So this is that the Hierophant? So it's a valuable. That's not what I was going to say, but it's a spiritual lesson. You're sitting in karma, by the way. So let's have a look. Abundance angels. How's Gemini going to get out of this Five of Pentacles and Six? Stuck in the past, right? So you made decisions in the past that kept you stuck, that now you're realizing cost you financially, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to lighten your load, to declutter your mind and step into your future. It's very exciting, and getting the courage to ask for and accept help, right? So you need legal advice here. Also, you may need to seek professional advice, right? Because you're decluttering. And energetically, this says a lot to the universe when you throw out the old, when you clear out your car, your fridge, your wardrobe, your shed, the garage, right? For your new car here. Oh, could be a new car. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. So I just got here that, excuse me, it's time to invest in yourself, basically. Because when you just got into a, look, there's tears here. So here, we're looking at the next 3 days. So this is what happens. Too much. That's why there's too much month at the end of the money. right? So that's like here, you've got to ask for what you get. You're not a charity. And this is activating words of abundance. So this is you and your activation. So you're going to turn the 5 of Pentacles into a windfall of abundance. The abundance angels are saying by decluttering and allowing people to help you, right? And you could do it within 3 days. So you've got to stop looking back. You've cleared that karma. You learnt that lesson, right? If somebody's not for you, they're against you. And you're starting to move forward, but you have to recover. You don't have the energy, right? You don't have the energy for takeoff. Like a rocket, Gemini. You have to get the propulsion energy. And you're going to do that by decluttering your space and using things like feng shui, right? And looking up. So this is, look. While you're here, you have to look here. Look up, because the miracles can come when you ask. When you pray, is asking. And you got to ask over here. Have courage then to accept it. So God is your source of everything, and it's infinite. We're talking about infinite abundance, unlimited, unconditional love, unlimited abundance in eternal life, in a new earth. So here is an answered prayer for you, because I think you did it. Look, heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. So sometimes you get a nudge, or if you find out that you're upset about something that's not happening, ask for it. Because I do that, I get upset. And then God said, well, you didn't even ask me. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Father. I'm like, well, ask and you shall receive. And then you can go into gratitude in advance. So you're getting a windfall of abundance, right, to get you out of this 5 of Pentacles, because you've learnt the karmic lesson, right, and you don't have to repeat it. You're taking that knowledge and wisdom with you. So this is about changing, abracadabra, what you speak, you create. We're in a spiritual acceleration. We're in an awakening portal, or ascension energy portal, or a wave of ascension, or a stargate. Something's going on. And that's why it's time's up on this lesson. So it could have been quite intense. This is where you're stripped away. This is where the rose bush has been pruned, so that you can come back and flourish. So activate while you're in that energy, activate your way out of it. You can do that with me, with abundance, Reiki. I do attunements, healings and readings. Also a fire master teacher with diamond Reiki, crystalline Reiki, past life Reiki, DNA Reiki. I'm bringing them to you now as I say them. So you can just try and empty your mind, not go into the mind valley. You want to go into the summit. We're going to the summit, not the valley. Right. And to get to the summit, Gemini, here, where you're going, like this is in the basement. So you're getting in the lift of ascension by the words that you speak and letting the past go and taking all that you loved about it. And you're receiving a windfall of abundance. So this is the penthouse suite, going from the basement to the penthouse suite. It's like the angels are coming over and lifting people that are in the wrong environment for their mission, for their alignment, and they're plucking them out of that and putting them over here. So they're like, how are we going to arrange that? So sometimes it looks like everything around you's crumbled down, and you'll feel sometimes like a failure. It's the best thing that could happen, because it's like over here, if it's really not working, then, you know, you got to think maybe there is something better, not like I'm a failure. That's why it's saying look up. Look up to the universe, your soul star. Pray to your Heavenly Father. Get out of the way, angels. You receive the energy when you're in a nice space that your abundance is coming. And then a holiday, right? And again, we got the Chariot underneath here. So there is movement. There could be somebody who's already on their way to you. No, because they want to marry you, right? But they'd have to get a divorce first, wouldn't they, honeymoon wedding. What happened there? You go on your honeymoon and then you get married when you come back. Safe for you to love. Open your heart, Gemini. It's what they all say. The angels say, Jesus says, the Pleiadians say that. I've been lucky enough to connect with our brothers and sisters of the stars cluster Pleiadian. That's my starseed of origin. If you'd like to know yours, you find out in your free upgrade Shabam, reading and healing with me. But they also, that's like open your heart. 3 days it took me to call them in and to connect. And that was their message. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, I can't see you. Like, I thought, you have to show up in your most purest form, I said. And they were like, look for us through your heart. I was like, what? So your heart's opening, right? There's a love affair here that's a part of this contract that you were not in alignment for. And you are becoming in alignment for abundance, right? So from nothing, you can have everything. This is like the distinctions in the Landmark Forum. Has anybody done the Landmark Forum? So this is about you getting to know yourself. You go, I do this and I do that. So it's like, instead of putting it in somebody else's hands, this is saying, okay, I know I'm like this when I get stressed. Go and do blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to just put something else in place for that. This is like supporting yourself so that you don't sabotage your own self. Like, it's like loving yourself, putting yourself first. And this will show up in your finances and your career. Shows up in your bank account. There's more money in the future than you can imagine. It's a good message. It's a past life relationship coming in. Right? But you have to change some things, or you have to realize, right, there's parts of yourself that you've recognized, and some you'll go, well, that can go, and this is part of me, so it's going to stay. And so I'm going to learn about myself, ways that I can, it's like self-soothe. The ways that, things I can tell myself to comfort myself when I think I'm going to, sabotage. Thank you, angels. Yeah, because that's the patterning here that you're letting go of. And it's not easy because it's in your DNA and it's also in your imprint of what you've seen. So it's very, very, very exciting when you do that, and when you face it here and you go, okay, I don't like that about myself. It's irrelevant whether you like it or not. You're just understanding, okay, that can go, and I'm going to keep this. I know I'm stubborn, or I know I'm this, or I know I'm that. So I'm going to put this in place, right, to support me, because I didn't have that support as a child. So now I'm an adult. I can actually seek, it's like communicate it to people, and they will help you. Instead of thinking, if I communicate it, people will use it against me. That's what that red flag is. Keep an open mind. Fancy saying that to Gemini. Because Gemini, sometimes you get in two minds about things. But there's a marital partner coming in. This is the message for you from the angels today. And this is because you've taken time out to get to know yourself. The first part of bringing self-care to yourself and putting yourself first shows up in your bank account. And then it shows up by being magnetic. You're a bit magnetic here, and this is where you least expect it. You're like, no, this person's not for me. That's what I'm hearing. No. But anyway, let's see what they're talking about or what they have to offer. And then it's like, it goes from keep an open mind to honeymoon and then wedding, because this is gone. This pattern or this imprint or this belief system is already released. And you understand, the pay attention to the red flags is just knowing your deal breakers, really, your needs, what you bring to the table, what your bad habits are, and ones that you've let go of, and ones that you're, going to own. I'm going to own that I'm like that. And that's how it is. So this is what we can put in place, right, to help. Like I get cranky when this happens or this happens. So then you talk about strategies that you can put into place that won't drain you, won't dump on you, won't make you ashamed, will release this imprint, this patterning here from the DNA and from watching it. We learn about ourselves from our parents' reactions to us, right? So then you're going to change, hey, you are the light of the world just fell. And then expressing your love, and it's a spiritual energy here. This is a different type of connection than either of you have ever experienced. And this is comes at a time where you're like, I don't know about this. You're a bit like, I don't know, well, I just need to focus on, back on me. This is probably one of the first times, Gemini, you're going to feel free, right? You're going to feel healed in your adult life, ready to put all that energy back into you, into your career. And somebody comes along who actually supports that. And you realize when you look back, you go, I wasn't all for me in the past. I was actually putting other people first. I got a bit lost, And now when I put myself first, this person comes in because they put themselves first. And they teach me how to love myself. And when I demonstrate loving myself in front of them, they love me more, vice versa. It's weird, but it's sort of like you get it because you're very analytical. I don't spend as much time in that space, but I'm going there for you today. I hope you appreciate it. That's why it's keep an open mind, just think less. It's keep an open mind, just think less, doesn't mean anything, and just go back into your feelings and seeing, does that support me? Like, does that energy, can I take back and channel it so it would show up in my bank account? Then it's working for me, not against me. So keep an open mind because something's coming in that you sort of almost don't have time for, which turns into a long-term relationship. And you'll fight it all the way mentally, okay? Because you're like, no, yeah, they're nice. No, until bam, it's just happening. You're like, oh, who would have thought that they were like for me? So funny. You're so cute. Anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed this reading as I've enjoyed bringing it to you, right? Just know that this is all taken care of. This is your blueprint. You'll have a long-term life partner here. It's just that you've got to sort this out first. And while you're doing that, they come in, right? So it's not like, this is not like a dating app, you know, that you're not really looking for, unaware when you're unaware. But then you're happy because you've got this windfall of abundance here and you start recreating your life because you've actually closed a chapter on karmic lessons. You've learned that lesson. Maybe it was breaking body. You've cleansed something from your family bloodline. That's what we're doing here. It's epic. Congratulations. And now you're in your spiritual self, right? All false beliefs have gone. It's like receiving your divine blueprint. So there's a knowingness that this is going to happen. This is why you sort of do fight it here. It's pretty funny. You know, you fight it a little bit. You know, it's like you fight the commitment and then the other person fights the abandon and then you swap. And so that like it's the tables turn. And that's sort of when you realize, oh, this is my match. And then you meet in the middle. Very, very amazing. Keep this up, though, and open to receive this because this is going to be the rocket fuel you need to take off. I love you so much. Thanks for watching, for liking, subscribing. Reach out, Gemini. You're the communicators of the zodiac. And if you put your name and location down, that's how I can tune into you more effectively for the next reading. So I'd appreciate that, or just hitting the like button and have a look in the description box for my details. Maybe you'd like a personal reading. We can connect then. Thanks very much for watching. Welcome to all new